So since returning from London, Ian's come down with the most horrendous cold. So who he's been touching, I've got no idea. But I'm okay. But he seems to have come down with, like I said, the most horrendous case of flu-y cold that I've seen for ages. So we've got him on all the flu medications you can think of, every kind of tablet and drink and cough medicine and all the rest of it. And he's been having a few early nights to try and sweat it out of his system as well. So with any luck, it'll be better in a day or so. Yes, hello Nippy. you're getting all giddy because... Yes, anyway. The weather's nice today, so we thought we'd come out to the garden for a bit. The dogs are chasing each other around. Look at all the little muscari. These are little grape hyacinths. So these have all come up from last year. So the pretties, very, very pretties. I've got some more at this side, but then, hello you. But they're not quite as big. They're really, really tiny. These are in my little Belfast sink. Little froggy hiding in the corner. So I did plant some more in this. The dogs are doing zoomies, but they haven't come through. Not yet, anyway. They might come through a bit later on. But all the lilies and the daffodils over there in the corner, under the bottom of the tree, are all starting to come up. So, yeah. Looking forward to the little show that we're going to get. Yes, I'm here. Is it treat time? Monkeys. Pair of monkeys. Though going away on holiday is fun, the return isn't, because not only is the holiday over, but you've also got loads of laundry to do. In our case, not only have we got all the laundry from the clothes that we took with us, but I've also got 2 lots of bedding because Mum and Dad stayed. So their bedding needs to be changed and cleaned and put back on before they come again. But my sister and her partner stayed as well. So that's the second bed that I've got to strip, wash and sort out. Oh, and the radio's on. That's who's talking in the background. So yeah, so another anticlimax from such a lovely holiday. No, stupid. I ain't thrown him yet. Let go then. Ready? Nippy can't decide what he wants to do. Nip Nips! Nippy! Mr. Octopus, who's got another leg falling off, so I'm going to have to perform more surgery, I think. Where I did before has held up quite nicely, but this is a different leg. So I may have to get the needle and thread out again later. But Nip's not sure what he wants to do at the moment, whether he wants to play or whether he wants to go back to bed. I think I know what's going to happen. He's going to end up going back to bed. Hello, baby. Hello, baby boy. Oh, this. Nip, nip. I love it. I love it. Mr. Octopus. Mr. Octopus. Yes. Yes. Mr. Octopus. Let's get him then. Ready? Ready? Nippy? Ready? Go get him. Yay. Not quite. So before we went away to London, I think I mentioned in a previous vlog that Ian and I will be doing another class over in North Hykeham, which is just on the outskirts of Lincoln, in a week or so. And I thought I would show you today what we're going to be doing in that class. So, this is, it's a journal, we're journal building. So it has its own slipcase. So the journal itself, it's a wooden box with obviously wooden embellishments. It says, is that the right way up? On the side. So you've got nice little decorative corners. And the actual journal itself is a traveller's notebook. It's A5 in size which means that it's going to be, now I should have brought a ruler with me, shouldn't I, so I could tell you. Anyway, it's large enough. In centimetres, it's, the cover is about just over 6 inches wide by just over, I'd say, in 8.5, almost 9 inches in height. It has obviously the traveller's notebook. It's got one of my fabulous little keys on the side, and inside there's also the pages that we're going to be supplying in the class as well. So with all the pockets, the tags, the little journaling cards and all that kind of stuff. So this is what we're going to be doing in that North Hykernham class. This particular one, which I've painted a beautiful kind of shabby chic-y turquoisey colour, is only one of the colours that are going to be available on the day. They're also going to be able to, you're going to be able to choose either this kind of tealy colour or a kind of pastel pink or a nice pastel green. And obviously we're going to distress it and grunge it and do all sorts of things to it. But yeah, but what we were thinking, if you were interested in purchasing the kit to make this slipcase and journal for yourself, and would like Ian and I to do a couple of videos on how to construct the box, how to put the journal together, like we did with the William Morris one, then let me know in the comments below. And then we'll certainly look into making the kits available to purchase with all the embellishments and that kind of stuff that go with it as well. So yeah, so I just thought I'd give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing at the North Hykernham Craft Club next Friday. Is it going to be? It's Friday the 15th anyway of March. So yeah, looking forward to that one. It's Monday morning, 11:30 a.m. I've just dropped Mum and Dad off back home. When we got back from London on Thursday, Mum and Dad decided they were going to stay for the rest of the weekend. So they obviously pre-planned it because they had enough clothes. So it was obviously pre-planned on their behalf, although they never mentioned it to me, but never mind, it doesn't matter. So this morning I've taken them grocery shopping. I've stopped in at both the health centre to order Mum's prescriptions and picked up Dad's prescriptions from the pharmacy, because he was supposed to have had his tablets delivered on Friday, but because he wasn't home, obviously they didn't deliver. So instead I've just picked them up, which is good because he ran out this morning. So as soon as he got the tablets this morning, after I'd been to the pharmacy, he just popped one in the back of the car. So he's not missed any medication, which is a good thing. So I've just, like I said, just dropped them off, unpacked all the shopping. I've taken their bags, suitcases if you like, overnight bags upstairs, so they don't have to try and carry those upstairs themselves. And I've just left them brewing up for a cup of tea. So I've got a couple of other stops to make on the way home. There were 3 stops. I've got to go to the wholesalers to pick a few bits up for Ian. I've got to go to the hardware store to pick up some cleaning wipes for the laser cutter, because we've run out of those. And I was going to stop off at the post office on my way home and post all of the new stencil releases, but unfortunately I forgot to pick the bag up, so it's still sitting in the kitchen. Luckily it's just there, so all I have to do is just pop home, grab it and then just pop down to the post office again. So not a big trauma. I might do it after lunch actually, seeing as it's now approaching midday. So by the time I get home, it'll be probably about 12:10. So I'll probably have lunch first and then maybe have a walk down to the post office instead of drive down. Because it's a beautiful, beautiful spring day today. The sun's out, we've got blue skies, we've got some real cartoon Simpsons clouds out there today. Some proper fluffy cotton wool clouds. So yeah, it's turned into a rather nice day so far.
Good morning everyone, I'm a little bit awesome well today. We're on our way to Indigo Blue for a work day. I'm working as usual, it's Tuesday and Mike's coming along as well to do some cutting for Ella, who's got a new range on new products that launch, I think it's next week or the week after, so she wants to have a lot of stuff ready for the launch. So I've got Nippy at the side of me, who's a bit panty, Bentley in the back, who's a bit snoozy, and then we've got Mike driving, which, hang on, there we are. Yeah, so yeah, and it's a beautiful morning. The sun came up this morning at 6:30, so we're getting back to the normal summery when you don't, so we don't go to work in the dark.
And it's a balmy 7 degrees
It's a balmy 7 degrees centigrade this morning.
Which is 44 Fahrenheit.
44 Fahrenheit, which is, you know, practically bikini weather for somewhere. Hey ho!
Right, how to wake the dogs up. There's one, and here's the other. Right, oh, shall we go for a walk, eh? Shall we go walkies, you two? What do you think? Yes? Yes? Oh, I thought so. And you? Yes? Shall we go walkies? Eh? No? Alright, whose is it? Is this one yours, Nip Nips? Eh? Ready? Ready? There we go. Bobby Dazzler, eh? Hang on, I've got to get your lead on. Eh? Okay, are we all set? Let's go. Go on then. Go on then. Oh, foggy this morning. Are we ready? Go on then. Let's go on a bit further. Even though it's foggy and it's damp and it's wet, it's not actually very cold. You just wrap me up in knots now, Bentley. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's not that cold at all. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it's actually quite pleasant today. Very fresh. Come on, catch up. So it's Wednesday afternoon and it's been a bit of a weird week really, obviously with having mum and dad here till Monday and then going down to Indigo Blue yesterday and spending all day down there. I've not had much chance to do pretty much anything this week. It's been really taken up with catching up with website orders that have come in while we were away, dealing with emails, that kind of stuff. Domestic stuff like the laundry and all that kind of thing. Plus, still got to take mum and dad shopping and do all their kind of domestic stuff as well, like, you know, sorting out the prescriptions and that kind of thing. So yeah, this week's been pretty much just a cram week. So this week's vlog is going to be a little bit short on footage because, you know, it's just one of those things. But obviously last week's was a lot longer than usual anyway. So, but hopefully things will get back to normal next week. So that's all from me for this week. I'll see you all again in the next. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.